Yo, yo, yo. Hello. Alright. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to After Dark Tarot and Astrology. We're going to be talking about this Libra moon. Yes. Supposedly it's this pink moon. It's reminding me of that Lemonade, like that Lemonade album with Beyonce. I don't know if you heard that Lemonade album, but she was spilling some tea on that album. And we already know she is a Virgo. That's that Mercury replacement, But anyway, talking about that Leo, when I seen that pink moon, I was like, this is giving me lemonade and this is giving me pink lemonade. Therefore, I'm getting Lemonade album. And it's going to be some emotions. It's going to be some emotions spilled. Okay. It's going to be some spilling of the emotions. So thank y'all again for coming on in. Coming on in. Yes. Let's get this going. While we got a little bit of a second here. Nope. That's not what we meant to do. Okay, we're going to go to... There we go. Hey, welcome on in. Thank you for coming in. Getting started here, trying to get this little background music going, but thanks for coming in. We're going to be talking tarot and astrology tonight. So if you know anything about the Libra moon, then it's dealing with our emotions. Oh wait, my connection is unstable. Wait. Okay, no, sorry, my connection was unstable. But yeah, I was saying we're going to be talking about that Libra moon. And we're going to also be pulling some tarot. We're going to start out with this Gaia Oracle card that I pulled, which I thought is very interesting in correlation to this Libra moon that we're going through right now, dealing with our emotions, dealing with how we are relating to people and how we are being relatable. And, with the full moon or the full moon in itself, it's all about releasing. It's all about letting things go, taking away any old baggage or anything that no longer served us. And so the fact that I pulled this purification waters, I thought that was so interesting in regards to the moon. And it's all about emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. And it's to affirm that I allow all unresolved feelings to the surface. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I'm emotionally cleansed and I am free of emotional baggage. I also release all that is no longer that serves me. And it's talking about, the story talks about emotional baggage that is either placed on us or that is around our area and that we have made neglected or, either forgotten or like packed it down in a capsule and haven't been really aware of this emotional baggage that has been within or upon us. And this card, because those things will be able to come to the surface and we'll be able to be like we are on this Libra moon, more relatable to our emotions and more relatable to the things that have wronged us and have held us back. You know what I'm saying? With the Libra moon, it's all about that justice and being just, being in the middle, being righteous about how you feel and expressing exactly how you feel to those around you, but being relatable about it. You know what I'm saying? Not being, catty or petty or anything. Our relationship is stagnant because of this, and these are ways that I feel that we can improve them, or if we can, come together on a way that we can improve them. I feel that Libra energy is like a car battery. It gives a negative and a positive charge so the car can continue direction. However, it abides by the laws on the road. You know what I'm saying? It still, takes account of the lights, the street signs and things like that. And that's kind of like how emotional life is, right? We have to be a negative or a positive charge for our partner or for ourselves in the moment to keep our relationship going, to keep things on a steady flow. However, we still have to abide by the laws of the road. We have to still abide by emotional feel and how we feel. And not only that, respecting our partner's feelings and respecting our partner's emotions and how they're loved and how they want to be loved, and really getting down to the nitty gritty of those things, right? So like I was saying, going back, welcome in. We were talking about purification waters. It was the card I pulled for the Libra moon, is what we're explaining right now. And it's just about purifying your emotions and purifying your inner self and really getting down to the deep of your emotions and being able to be relatable about those things and not running away from them or not being shy about your emotions at this time, and really being able to express to others how you feel in a more relatable way and in a way that we can both, move forward, being that positive or negative charge, so we can both charge the relationship to move on a, forward direction here with that moon in Libra. And also with the sun being in Aries right now, that is our awareness. That's what we're being aware of collectively. So as a collective, we're being aware of our home, our work, our school, our finances, our personal strategies, and being aware of our own personal belongings, whether it be, our kids, whether it be our money, whether it be our house, whether it be our job, our car, whatever, just being more aware of these things at this time. And then when we put the moon in Libra and we put these two things together, we're being more aware of how we're expressing these things and who we're expressing these things to be more relatable, so we can get the best out of our relationship, so we can get the best from work, because relationship doesn't have to be, spouse, boo bae, that kind of thing. It can be work relationships, it can be partnerships, unions, any type of relationship that you have, bound or committed yourself to in this lifetime, to be able to express yourself within those relationships so that you all can get the best out of the relationship. So at this time, we're being focused on those strategies that we're placing on relationships and placing on ourselves to be able to be the best that we can, also within our own self, because that's a relationship as well, that self-love, having that individual connection. And we're being more aware of these things, more cognitive of these things right now. This also represents our ego, with Aries being in the sun. So it represents the things that we are aware of, as well as our spiritual and our physical life. You know what I'm saying? Because when we're talking about our ego, sometimes our ego can get the best of us, or sometimes our ego can be the best of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's right now tempering those emotions and really tempering, what you say and how you come off to other people, because Aries can be a very impulsive or a very direct type of sign or type of energy. So being forceful at this time will be something that we will balance out, so we can, like I say, be more relatable in our conversations and be more understood when we are conversing between each other. We also want to look at the sun highlighting here other people's reactions, because we're talking about everyone as a whole, not just personally me and you. So at this time, we may see that other people are, speaking from a place of ego, or speaking from a place of their own understanding. Like you may go into a place somewhere and a cashier may give you their own opinion, or the lady, but it's just that time for people to personally direct themselves into conversation, personally direct themselves into places of the matters of the heart, of saying things that are on their heart and being relatable at that time. So like I say, you might not even be talking to them, or you might be talking about something different to, like, some, you might be in the store with a friend, talking to a friend in the store, and y'all talking about something, and the cashier chime in and be like, yeah, girl, my dog eat kibbles and bits too. And y'all like, not to say who was talking to her, but you might engage in a whole conversation and y'all might talk about whole other dog foods or whatever. But it's just a time for people's ego to perceive them or point themselves. Oh, I lost the connection. Oh no. And I was just saying, this is the time for people to perceive themselves or put themselves in conversations or in places or in situations to be more relatable, just to be more relatable. You might even find yourself on like a neighbor or outside person that you've never talked to, in a sense of like just being relatable, and especially with what we're going on in the world right now, that relatability and the moon being in Libra is what we need right now, to bring that love back to the surface, to put that love back into the air. You know what I'm saying? To be able to relate to the people down the street, up the street, or whoever that you probably wouldn't have talked to before, but you never know what that smile or those words that you can give somebody at this time will really do. And that's also going back into like the moon and Libra, because the moon is also talking about our expressions, our relatability, and how we react to a certain situation. So as our expressions at this time can very, like I say, very well be to where we're giving out this love right now. And like I was saying, the full moon is all about releasing. Releasing can have it could be a two-sided street, right? You can release in a way of being expressed, have your expressions being released, having your real emotions, your true self being released, or you can express in a way, or release in a way of allowing things that no longer serve you to leave, to be out your past, to be out your frontal, out your center, or anything like that. So with that being said, I don't know what that was that came over the camera. Sorry, it threw me off a little bit. But with that being said, you can release in two different ways. You can express these feelings in a positive way, or you can release these feelings to where you can be in a more positive state, right? So with that being said, this will definitely be going on right now. We will be expressing in that way of a release, and we'll also be releasing in a way to get us in a more positive state so we can express how we truly feel, by reading any baggage or anything, any thought process or any feeling or emotion, or even a person, you know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about relatability. So we could even be releasing people right now that don't allow us to be in our highest self or speak in our highest light, or to see the justice about another situation, because they're always talking bad or holding us down or trying to hold us back. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a time for that. It's time for expression or emotional dumping. And then with Venus, when we're talking about Venus, we're talking about the heart chakra, right? So Venus is Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is related to our heart chakra. So everything right now is about matters of the heart with the moon. So the emotional ties and the things that are going on in the collective is all about the things that are mattering most to us. And you're going to see a lot of people acting out based on how they feel. And make sure your actions aren't directed by your emotions, that you have logically thought them out as well as physically felt them out. You know what I'm saying? You want to even charge right now of these two things, right? We want to balance or temper these things, right? So releasing will help us align with our heart chakra. So releasing any emotions, any, like I said, old baggage or anything that no longer serves us, as well as people, places, and things that no longer serve us. Those restaurants that we ate that no longer served us, and we're releasing them, and we're finding out now we can cook at home. We can save more money. We can have just as much different varieties of food as a restaurant and still be from the house and knowing exactly what we put in our food, just on a collective state. But just releasing anything that no longer serves us, you know what I'm saying? Or releasing any expressions or emotions that we've been needing to get out, or things that mom know, or a cousin know how we feel, or a spouse know, or a child know how we feel at this moment. And it'll be received in a way of being able to be relatable, and being able to be a stepping stone towards a healthier relationship, right? So also, Libra is a feminine energy. And like I said, it's all about relating to others' reactions and being in that emotional state. It's a very compassionate sign, so it's going to be a very compassionate time at this point. You may even find yourself giving or expressing more love than you normally did. Like I was saying earlier, you might even get to the homeless man this week. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, or at least today or tomorrow, because the energy is going to be today, tomorrow, and the full moon energy, it permeates for at least about 3 days, right? And then this Librian energy is definitely going to permeate for the next 2 days. But we have to remember that we are in a cardinal cross right now. We got a cardinal sun sign. We got a cardinal moon sign. So things are definitely going to be shifted in these ways, and people are going to be more compelled to do these emotional dumps and these physical and spiritual cleanses, as well as emotional cleanses, and expressing themselves in ways to better release, so their heart can feel better, so they can have that weight lifted off their shoulder, in a sense, right? So definitely weeding out the unjust at this time, and figuring out what's just in our lives and what needs to be there for whatever purpose, because we're setting ourselves up and targeting our goals for the next 10, 20, and 15 years of our lives, right? Even in receiving love, I'm reading my little notes. Word of encouragement, money, hugs, and kisses. We talked about that. And dreams will also reflect our loved ones at this time as well. The things that we're dreaming about, and being in that darker mental state, because the moon is in a dark space. If you think about the moon, it's in a dark space. It comes out at night, even though it's out in the daytime. Let's not forget about that. But just that energy of the moon, you know what I'm saying? It's in that dark space. So within our dreams, today and tomorrow, you'll definitely maybe have dreams about loved ones. Hey girl, hey Champagne, how you doing, baby? Come on in and welcome. We're talking about the moon right now in Libra, and the oracle card today was purification in water. So definitely at this time, we're purifying and releasing any unwanted energies or unwanted emotions or baggage that is holding us back or have been holding us back for any time. So welcome on into these good messages. But yeah, so like I was saying, we will also be having dreams right now, with the moon being in this dark space, about our loved ones, or either passed away loved ones, or just loved ones at this time, and or soul connections at this time, or people who we are connected to, right? So to tap into these energies a little bit better, or stones to help you heal at this time, rose quartz would be a great stone. The moon stone would be also an awesome stone. Rose quartz allows you to get more of a personal inner love and that like inner child, to be able to heal that inner child. The moonstone allows us to heal any cycles or any baggage that we have held on to. And then malachite allows us to heal within our heart, and allow our heart chakra. I'm sorry, it's like a bug or something came in here. Honey. But I do got that window up. But anyway, and then malachite allows us to heal within our heart and heal within those deep pains and deep traumatic incidents that happen within our life. Malachite allows us to heal within those deep situations and transform out of those deep situations to be able to love from the heart and be able to have more expression and more love to give, whether it be to ourselves or to the people around us. You know what I'm saying? Just having real deep love, that Mary J. Blige, real love. I'm talking about some real love, that kind of thing. Something on my heart. Okay, these things during this full moon time, because the full moon is all about releasing. The full moon has a very powerful energy, and at the next cup or at the next phase, we're going to be releasing that energy, phase by phase, pivot by pivot. And with that being said, to be able to release this energy and to be able to be privy of this energy to release at this time will help you not only emotionally, it'll help you in your relationships, it'll help you be more relatable, and it'll just help you with that negative and positive balance within life and finding out the just within yourself, the truth about yourself, right? So being in this energy right now and understanding that we are releasing in this energy, and this is the time to release, and we are releasing emotions, and to be on the right side of the energy will be brilliant. And not only brilliant, it will be imperative right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally no better thing to do than set yourself up emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And if we have the chance to do that by aligning ourselves with the moon, by aligning ourselves with the energy within the moon, we can really align our emotions and anything that we no longer need or no longer serve us to really be taken with the moon and let it, trickle down in the cycles. And then when we are rebirthed within the new full moon, we'll be able to really understand and appreciate all the cycles that we unplug from or ridded ourselves from, and we'll be able to get the full benefit of those things once that new moon comes back around. I'm telling you, y'all, this works in manifestation, this works in spiritual health, this works in mental health, physical health. This works, period, point blank. Like, don't at me, don't do none of that. It works. Like, try it, do it for your life. I wouldn't be on here trying to help you if it did not work. I put that on everything. I put that on my life, and that's on God. Like, that's on everything. So as far as what we're talking about for astrology, because I'm finna transition into a couple of tarot cards just to pull the energy right now of the moon, give us any more guidance that we need to know to be more abundant and to stay aligned with this energy. But just to recap, the sun is in Aries right now, and it's all about our focus, our personal goals. It's all about our strategies, our ego at this time, and being able to like I said, balance the two charges from negative to positive, to be able to balance our ego in the right places, with the sun being in Aries and the moon being in Libra. Two cardinal signs, all about initiating, all about making a change within our actions with Aries and our emotions with Libra. All about having that just reaction and making sure that we're on the target to our goals. And not only our goals, because when we talk about goals, it doesn't have to be, a long term, like a work goal, but any kind of goal, an emotional goal, a physical goal, whether you want to lose weight or anything like that. Anything you want to do, it starts within the mind. So if your mind is set up for success, then everything else will follow. So Aries right now is setting up our mind for success, setting us up for our personal strategies and our personal goals, whether it be finance, work, home, school, just setting us up to be more reliable in those areas. And then our moon in Libra is allowing us to be more relatable in those areas, or be more emotional in those areas, to where we are able to go out and market that thing that we're trying to either promote, or we are able to start that diet, or we are able to love again, or just whatever that situation may be for you, whatever that goal is for you. Because when we think of goals, we sometimes think of it in a broad, or at least I do sometimes think of it in a broad, like, okay, I got to go to make, $1 million in a year or whatever. That's very broad, but what is the purpose on that? What is the intricacy to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to get to that? And not only that, what are your other goals along the way? You can't just have this one big goal, like, oh, this is all I'm trying to make. No, don't limit yourself. have goals along the way, so you know that you're currently, succeeding and being a successor on your everyday. So this is what these two placements are allowing us to do, setting us up to be emotionally wealthy and to be physically healthy when it comes to targeting our plans, targeting our goals, finances, and balancing and tempering our emotions at this time, as well as our ego, right? And being more resourceful, being more giving, being more of that balance or fruitful balance to where we can give to someone else, knowing that it's coming back to us tenfold, because that's the energy that we're in. You know what I'm saying? Affirming those things onto our life as well. Just putting us more in that mindset with these two energies. These two energies are beautiful. I couldn't wait to do the astrology on this. So let me pull a couple cards just to get us in. I'm going to use these. I already picked them up. All right. And we just want to know, Spirit, what will allow us to be more aligned within this energy and the full moon in Libra, and help us release anything that no longer serves us and open our self-confidence and awareness. Thank you, Universe, Spirit, Mother Nature, God, for allowing us to be in this space. What are the messages for the full moon in Libra? What are the messages? All right. All right. Father of Cups coming out strong, starting out with emotional stability. So to be able to be emotionally stable, we have to be mature in our emotions, and we have to be truthful in our emotions and understand the heart within your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? It's like, not being a trickster within your emotions, telling people exactly how you feel and being direct, and not trying to control someone else's emotions just based on because you want them to feel a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've all been in that situation, to where we've tried to control someone else's experience by their title. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be our mom, our dad, our boyfriend, our girlfriend, our cousin, whatever. You got to do this because you're my cousin. You got to do this because you're my boyfriend. You're supposed to love me this way because you this, you that. Trying to control somebody else's experience, through their title. So right now, the Spirit is letting us know to be emotionally mature within our emotions and how we move, and be more emotionally mature, when we're guiding on our guiding light, even with other people. You know what I'm saying? Not just with ourselves, but also with other people that are connected to us. So I think that's perfect, beautiful, and perfect starting out, just that being, emotional stable. And I feel like we will have emotional stability as well with this Father of Cups energy. But hold on, let's see. We're going to paint the picture. Okay, Universe, paint the picture for us. Leading after this Father of Cups. Another messages. Oh, shoot. Like flipping. All right, we have the Empress next. Hold on 1 second, get a couple more. 6 of Wands. Or 6 of Swords, I'm sorry. Five of Pentacles. All right. And the 8 of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is whether there was at one time an abundant store here, there was also a situation of a bounty or a moving forward from the situation. So I feel like that there was, whether it be a relationship between whoever, like I said, it could be a business partner, it could be your brother, your sister, your cousin, your spouse. There was a really good foundation to start with this Empress card. This is a very loving energy. This is a mother-like energy, and this is a very connective energies. So it lets me know that whoever this person was, or whatever this situation was, we were connected to it. And we were connected to it so much so to where it pulled it almost, see how this is like a tree and this is down here at the roots. What I'm getting, it's like it pulled itself up, or it pulled itself out of this whole situation or relationship to get, oh God, our connection is down. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry, I said the connection was down. Okay, so like I was saying with this six of swords, it's all about rising up. It's all about moving towards something more pure, something more aligned, something more charge in a sense, right? So it's letting me know it was a situation that we had in the past that we weren't able to find emotional stability on, or we did not have the maturity to allow a situation to grow, right? You felt like we felt like it was them and not us, so we rose above, right? Leaving that situation, we run into the Five of Pentacles, which allows me to see that there was some type of value loss or some type of love loss when it comes to the Five of Pentacles. So now we're looking at a situation like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have left, or maybe, this was the best thing for me and I just turned my back on it. Because right here I have that we are in this cocoon and allowing all of our thoughts and all of the situational thoughts to crowd us and being trapped within your mind or within our mind. And then at the bottom of the deck, it is the Eight of Cups, which is there's love lost, there is emotions lost, there's so much emotion shed and lost that you just have to move away. Now, whether this be you moving away from yourself and your ideas and thoughts, the reason why we got the Father of Cups to begin with about being more emotional stable and being, not wearing your heart on your sleeves. And like I said, with this sun and this moon energy right now, it's going to allow us to be able to detect situations for what they are, if they were good in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm really getting the feel that this was a relationship that it was all good just a week ago. Everything was all good. And all of a sudden, things just turned very turbulent. And it wasn't that it turned turbulent. It probably was turbulent all along. And we were lying to ourselves that it was even something to be entertaining. Because you don't just go from the Empress to the Eight of Swords, and it's a lot of swords, so it's a lot of mind games, and these mind games have also allowed us to discredit ourselves or discredit our worth, and not only discredit our worth at this time, it has put us in the state of where you may have lost money because you was too worried about the situation. Okay, so I really feel like this moon energy is definitely going to help us to get out of this funk that we are in, or any funk that has, surrounded us for however long, whether it be 2 or 3 months ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever this funk is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it doesn't have to be, a spousal relationship. It could be any relationship. It could even be a relationship with money. This could be a relationship with your health. You know what I'm saying? Just being more emotionally stable, having the faith that everything is going to work out. And the Six of Wands here, Six of Swords, I keep saying Six of Wands. The Six of Swords here, it's all just a phase. It's something that we're definitely going to come out of. But like that purification card that we had when we first came in, I don't know if you caught into it, but it's about, purifying the waters, purifying yourself, your emotional state, and coming out of those waters of hurt, coming out of those waters of turmoil, pain, or anything that no longer serves you, and being the lady on the front of the card to where you're now more emotional stable. So all this to me is very much going on full circle. Very much full circle. Okay. I don't know who's in the room. If you guys want a personal reading or anything, I'm going to pull a couple more cards on that energy just to close it up. But if you would like a reading, general, or have a question, just let me know. I'll definitely throw you out here spread. But let me just pull some more cards on that energy real quick. Spirit, what is the angel messages? All right, we got 2 real quick. Take action. Take action on your emotions, how you feel about a situation. Take actions on connection. But it's take action. Take actions on your emotion, be and where you want to go. Like I was saying, that in that spread, as if it was a situation to where we felt as if it was something better for us then, and we walked away from the best thing ever. Take action on what you feel as if is the best thing ever, and now set your standards to be that within yourself, and then those things will definitely meet you in the middle, or meet you halfway. The universe will definitely send those things within and align you within those things. And then the next card we had was there's something better, which allows me to know that the universe is going to send something in for us. It is going to allow something better to come in for us. In any situation that we already thought was better, that we thought that we lost, it was nothing but a learning lesson. because there is something better. That was just gearing us up to get us to where we're going now, springboarding us into this new love, springboarding us into these new finances, to this new way of thinking, to this new emotional health, to this new spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? Just springboarding us into these things. But we have to take action. We have to take action to be that person, to receive that person. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you want to manifest these things in your life, you have to be that person to receive that person. You see what I'm saying? If you want that brand new car, you need to go down there. Not you need to, but go down there and drive in that car. You want that house, go search around and walk in that house. View that house. Be that person to receive that person. You know what I'm saying? Take action and know there's always something better. The universe is always continuing to bless us. It's all about our mindset and how we put ourselves in direction, in line to obtain these things. Okay. Let me see. One more message. Oh, I always do that. These are different. So these cards I really love. It's a 3-part message, spiritual, mental, and physical. And it allows us to get an action and an outcome message, kind of just like a really good takeaway from the entire reading on how either the situation will turn out or what action you need to take to see the outcome, if that outcome permeates or resonates with you. All right. So let's see. And it's broke down between planets, signs, and houses. So I really love these cards. They're dope. And they're called karma cards. And that's another thing about the Libra moon. Libra's all about karma. You know what I'm saying? So releasing at this time will allow us to be aligned with our good karma, you know what I'm saying, and to pay off any karmic debts that we have at this time. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, like, it's, I can't even think of the best word to say for that, but it's like, motherfucking do it. Releasing debts and karmic debts, and, you know, aligning yourself with good karma, or just aligning yourself on the right side of yourself, is part of the experience in this lifetime. It needs to be done, and it needs, and we all need to, as a collective, you know, go more towards that. You know what I'm saying? Towards that light of being our best light, or being our best selves, and releasing any old karmic debt or any old things that no longer serve us. You know. All right. So what's the planet? Oh shoot! That was quick. All right. Shut up with the sun right there. I'm not playing with y'all. What is the sun? Oh. Okay, that's how you want to do it. All right, and the house here. What is the house you want us to focus on to help us release, align, and rejuvenate our spirits and our spirit, man, mental and physical health? All right. Oh shoot. As soon as you take your eyes off the prize. Thank y'all so much for listening in, sitting here with me. Hope you're enjoying, and these messages are either resonant, more positive and healthy traits and habits in your life. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Spirit work that's just in. Let's see what we got. Okay. As far as our actions, these are the things that we would be focusing on spiritually, mentally, or physically. Okay. Of course. All right. And the connection went down a bit. It's always perfect timing for me to get water, though. And Loki be working out. All right. So the spiritual message for our actions. I went down again. Went down again, and now it's back. Okay, works. Okay. The spiritual message for our actions. And definitely whenever you come in, bring your little dope libation, a little something smoke. If you do, if not, whatever. That's cool. The serving of others, seeking oneness with all there is. So allowing us to more connect with our emotions demonstrating the service to others. Like I was saying earlier, it's not all about talking about it. It's not all about saying that you're gonna call somebody, or you're gonna love on somebody, or you're gonna do these things. Actually being that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, be the person you want to receive. Be the person, like I keep saying it, be the person you want to receive. Like, because it is constantly, or not constantly, but yeah, constantly being obsessed about it, being obsessed about giving love and giving your higher self to other people, and not in a sense to where if it drains you, then it ain't for you. Know that. But if it's something that you want, you know what I'm saying, and you want to be this person that has a social light, or to be a social light, and to be an influencer, just anybody who inspires other people or loves on other people just like other people do, you have to kind of, not kind of, you have to be that person to receive that person, you know what I'm saying, just as well as the people that you're looking to get in. So the spiritual message is demonstrate the serving others and doing what you want, how you want to be treated, and seeking oneness with all there is. You know what I'm saying? Not feeling like, oh, I'm just doing this for you, and you ain't never repaying me, none of that. Do it from the heart. Do it because you want to do it, and because those are the things that you are looking back to get from the universe. You planting the seed. Our mental message is realize the details of philanthropy. The details. Get down and dirty with what it is to be a philanthropist, what it is to be, like I was saying, like I didn't even see that right there, about inspiring, what it is to inspire, what it is to empower, you know what I'm saying, yourself. And once you figure out how to do those things for yourself, then you will realize the details to be able to do it for someone else, right? So this is all about, because the sun is right here on here. I got the sun in Virgo in the 12th house. Like, that's a whole breakdown in itself. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too much. But that's a whole other breakdown. But anyway, oh gosh, this connection, so raggedy connection. Listen, I promise next time it's gonna be a better connection. I promise. Listen. All right. So our physical message is act like a leader, do what you must do, and keep your involvement hidden. Move in silence, but move big. Move like an elephant. Move big, but move in silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta alert everybody. You don't gotta tell everybody what you're doing. You ain't gotta do all that, but still be a leader in your work, be a leader in your craft, be a leader in your goals that you're setting on your life. Whether, like I said, whether it be a diet, or you want to be able to love better, or you want to bring in love better, or you want to bring in your finances, or have a new job. Be the person to receive the person. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in that seat. Put yourself in the driver's seat. But you don't got to tell everybody you driving. This ain't no Uber or Lyft. You ain't got to pick people up and tell them you driving. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean the car ain't on the road. That don't mean we ain't gassed up and we ain't making moves. You see what I'm saying? So definitely that energy. Move in silence. All right. And then our outcome. But know that we all have free will. So everyone's outcome will be different, but the outcome for the reading, if we are, spiritually aligning ourselves within these energies, and, being the person so we can receive the person, the creation of methods for the healing power of your faith. Yes, God. You will create new methods for the healing power of your faith. You'll create new methods to have faith. You'll bring in new abilities and new powers within your spiritual walk, your physical walk, your mental walk, to be able to lock in on your goals and your targets, and really have faith to believe and will them in quicker than you can even imagine. See what I'm saying? Quicker than you can even imagine. Because once that mind is in play, everything else wheels right on in. I promise you. Okay, and our mental message. Okay, let's get into the mental. The gaining of hidden tendencies. I'm gonna read that one more time. The gaining of respect for or from the analyzing of hidden tendencies, the things that are on the inside. But having respect for them, respect for your weird moments, respect for your, your quirky times, or whatever, whoever you are, gaining respect for yourself, or from other people about who you are, you know what I'm saying? And analyzing those the hidden things you want to do, or hidden things you want to say, analyzing that and respecting that from either yourself or other people, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their ways about themselves and how they want to be perceived, and not to say that we always show them. You know what I'm saying? But when they do show them to you, like I said, we had that moon right now in Libra. We're gonna be able to analyze those hidden tendencies from other people and be able to respect. Definitely analyze the tendencies of the tendencies of your own. The connection with us. It was I wasn't stumbling. No, but anyway, analyze the tendencies of your own self so you can be able to that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be gaining that right now. We're gonna be gaining respect from other people and gaining respect from ourselves about the hidden things or the things that we can't see and the emotions that they show us at this time. And this is a great time for it, like I was saying, because Libra is here in the moon and we're more relatable. We're being more relatable to these things and to the people and their emotions and be more relatable about how we feel and expressing that to other people. And our physical message is things brought to light. Things brought to life or light resulting from the perfectionism of large institutions or overwhelming events. That means shit finna get real on a whole surface. You know what I'm saying? Things brought to life or to light. What I got was a message on just the whole situation that we all going through with this virus and things going on. It said things brought to life or to light resulting from the perfectionism of large institutes or overwhelming events, to where the details, the small in betweens that they haven't told us or we don't see. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to be brought to light around those things. And then going back to what we were talking about, things will be brought to light, around the perfectionism of our heart or how we feel at this moment or the things that we feel are quote unquote perfect. We are going to be able to analyze those things in an overwhelming magnitude right now. And it said large institutes or overwhelming events just lets me know whether it be a death in the family or be a new baby coming in or it just be any type of event that rattles your family at the moment, it'll be light brought to these things and we'll be able to analyze the details within these things and really be emotionally mature and stable within these things, because things are going to be brought to light at this time. But just like I always shake a connection. But yeah, sorry. Thank you for holding on for that. But things are going to be brought to light at this time, but how we analyze and how we react to situations in this moment will be how things are defined going forward. So being on the right side of the energy, being on the right side of our emotions, and just being in right align with the universe is going to help us benefit in this time. So I hope that message was helpful. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. If you want a reading, let me know. I can do a general reading or whatever. I don't know if you were saying Champagne Sweet, if Champagne Sweet is still here. But yeah, I'm down with that before I slide off. I'm also going live on Instagram at 11 o'clock. Jewels and Gems Tarot on Instagram. And yeah. I don't know what just happened. Why did it freeze like that? Okay, my bad. But yeah, so Juice and Gems Tarot on Instagram. I'm going live at 11 o'clock. Doing definitely more personal spreads or doing more tarot readings on there as well. And I'm also doing some information, just covering a little bit of this information that we went over here today about the moon and the sun. Not the same information, just covering it in different ways. Gets a little more crazier on Instagram. I even had me a little glass of wine by the end, so things get a little, we have a good time. We have a good time on Instagram. So definitely follow me on Instagram. I definitely am on every other day because the moon shifts every 2 days. So count 2 days and count me in. You feel me? Every 2 days, count me in. You feel me? I'm here talking moon energy, sun energy. Sometimes we aren't able to explain it or understand it. And sometimes we're like, damn, is it me today? Or is my emotions up? Or is it me today? Or do I just feel angry? Or is it me today? Like sometimes we need to know, or just having that guidance or having that light of knowing what's going on around us is going on within us, and it allows us to be able to be a little bit more gracious on our own souls and selves, when we are going through different ebbs and flows of the world. So that's what I'm here to do, just to help us out, help me out. You know what I'm saying? Because just knowing the information helps me out on a daily basis. So to be able to help somebody out with the information, it touches my soul in a special way. So that's what I'm here to do. So, anywho, I'm K Dies. This is my channel, Jewels and Gems. Please like, share, subscribe. Like I said, I'm about to end this here in a little bit. Like, if you have any questions, that let me know. I'm probably gonna end it like maybe I want to say 10. I don't know. I want to say 10, but if you have any questions, let me know. Um, if not, I can do another spread. I'm all about tarot. I'm trying to say, I was trying to just say something else though. I said to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. It was something else I wanted to say. I don't forgot though, child. It slipped my mind that quick. But yeah. So, alright. Alright. Hit my little jump. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Oh, I know. Well, I talked about crystals already. The moonstone, the rose quartz, and the malachite. I'm gonna pull one more crystal. A crystal of today and a Gaia oracle message. And Gaia means Mother Earth. So it just aligns us with Mother Earth and a daily inspiration to give us guidance and clarity, tanzanite and clarity. And then a crystal message to help align us with our healing properties within, because we're all jewels and gems. So today's crystal is tanzanite. I'm trying to get it away from that light right there, that light. But anyway, it's tanzanite, and tanzanite speaks to clarity. Holding or embodying the energy of this crystal will give you a more clear state of mind, help you be able to discern decisions, make better decisions, as well as be more clear in your thinking, your mental space, as well as your emotional space. So heal today with tanzanite. Definitely look it up. And like I said, embody that crystal's energy, as well as if you want to get you a tanzanite to pop in your bra or in your pocket, so that you can have these energies right along with you on a daily basis. Even carry them with you at work, or put them on your desk at work, or just anywhere in your house, to gain more clarity on a situation, or to just bring a calmness to around your situation. You know what I'm saying? It's one a good feng shui, you know what I'm saying, with tanzanite. It'll definitely help clear and ease, any stale thoughts or any stale actions as well, and just give you more clarity and guidance on those things. So that's a beautiful crystal for today. Speaking about the moon being in Libra, and it being a full moon, and us having or needing to cleanse, you know what I'm saying? And to be able to cleanse, it will bring us clarity. And not only that, just to have the clarity on needing to cleanse, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to know you need to do something, but it's another thing to have solid guidance and support on doing it, you know what I'm saying? And just to have that, I'm going to emotionally get out the baggage within my closet. I will, emotionally, or not emotionally, but physically cleanse, whether it be a bath, or whether it be, just saging yourself, or just whatever your physical cleanse would be, or just, putting yourself in a prayer closet and really, getting it in with spirit and having that spiritual connection. So whatever that is for you today, settle and give you more guidance to be able to go on to your next journey, next day, next hour, next second, or just your next thought, project, or plan. So that's a really dope one for today. I'm here for that. But yeah, it's 9:51. I got a little rumble in my tummy, and I got some food that I put in the oven. I ain't gonna lie. So, and it's smelling good right about now. Y'all listen. 11. Thank you so much for being here. I want to spread love and light from my home to yours. Peace, blessings, warm wealth, and everything that's abundant and good. Positive energy from my space to yours. It's K-Daz. Namaste.